Hello, magical people. Happy winter solstice. Happy new moon in Sagittarius. Happy three-eye atlas closest to the earth. And happy something else. I think there's something else I'm forgetting. But happy everything. This is a very, very beautiful solstice time and portal we are in. So we're going to talk about this winter solstice, new moon, three-eye atlas closest to the earth in today's video for our astrology of December 19th, 20th, and 21st, 2025. Thank you all so much for joining me, sending lots of love and cosmic light your way. Did I mention that my name is Meg Moonbeam and we are here streaming live on YouTube, Rumble, and X? Really appreciate you guys. If you would like this video, subscribe to my channel, consider leaving a comment below also to help with the channel's growth. And yeah, how's everybody doing out there? It's a lot going on. So before we get into the astrology, want to mention that I do have my 2026 astrology predictions webinar available over on my website, megmoonbeam.com. This is an over 12-hour webinar that I did a couple weeks ago with in-depth forecasting and predictions for each of the 12 signs to help you to navigate this amazing, very powerful transformational year of 2026 we are stepping into. Link is in the description box below. And over on the Scorpling Shop, Sunny and I's Crystal and Astrology Boutique, we do have 10% off holiday sale happening on all crystals, jewelry, our Cosmic Alignment Astro Calendar, and more. And the discount is automatically applied at checkout. And if you'd like to have a personal astrology reading with me or give the gift of astrology this holiday season, my readings and gift certificates are available at my website, megmoonbeam.com. So, oh my goodness, this is just not normal astrology at all whatsoever. Holy Toledo. Okay, so first of all, happy new moon, because I'm filming this on the day of new moon in Sagittarius. And can you guys hear construction sounds in the background? Because I'm just going to close this window 1 second. You guys, there's like construction sounds where I am. Okay, I think shouldn't be able to hear them anymore. Perfect. So yeah, new moon in Sagittarius today, and exact new moon time is going to be at 8:43 p.m. Eastern time. Perfect, perfect, perfect time to, yes, set your new moon intentions, but be open to plans changing. Okay, you guys know that I will keep it real with the astrology. I will give you the good, the bad, and the ugly. And even though this is a beautiful new moon in Sagittarius in the lucky ducky sign of Sagittarius, okay, that is conjunct the galactic center as well. Oh, that was the other thing, new moon conjunct galactic center that I was forgetting. Very positive and auspicious with the benefic also Venus conjunct this new moon. We need to be Mars exalted in Capricorn, realistic with the fact that, yes, new moons are about setting our intentions and new energies and beginning new things, but we've got some pretty intense aspects. We've got the new moon in almost an exact square to Neptune today. Tomorrow on Saturday, December 20th, we're going to have exact Sun square Neptune. We've got Granddaddy Saturn in square to this new moon. We've got Jupiter square Chiron. That's going to be exact on Sunday, and Jupiter is the dispositor of this new moon. So there is, I'm hearing the word openness needed. Okay, openness is needed. Plans are probably going to change. And it is important to remain open to what no longer serves us. Okay, Sun square Neptune, Sun square Saturn. We're going through a very big dissolving of what no longer serves with this new moon, even though it's a new moon, which we typically associate with new things and new beginnings and set your intentions. There's also a very big cleansing energy as it is with a Sun square Neptune. And Neptune in astrology is dissolving, clearing, surrender, letting go. I always hear psychically with Neptune and its ruling sign of Pisces, I always hear Spirit say the phrase, the end of the road. We've reached the end of the road in our lives in a particular area, okay, wherever we have 29 degrees of Pisces, perhaps where Neptune is, perhaps also wherever we have 28 degrees of Sagittarius, the sign and the degree of this new moon. And we're at the end of the road of what we thought the world was, what the world has been up until this point. And as we go into 2026, I've been talking about this a lot lately, you guys. We are stepping into totally new territory and energy, right? So this is a leaping pad, this new moon, into being open to the activation that we are going through. New moon conjunct galactic center, 3i Atlas is in closest proximity to the Earth. I mean, this is fucking crazy today, you guys. This is really, really crazy. So I highly recommend either today, exact day of the new moon, Friday, November 19th, over the weekend, as it is also solstice. Happy solstice, everybody. Winter solstice for me in the Northern Hemisphere, summer solstice for many of you guys in the Southern Hemisphere. Solstice is also a portal of reflection and relief and cleansing and activation. So what are we with this new moon, with this solstice as we go into this weekend? What are we letting go of? What have we been resisting? What is just not working? It's just not working. Let that shit go. It is so freeing, you guys, when you just freaking let go of what's just not working. And maybe it will work down the line, but if the timing is not right, we do not want to force anything right now. We do not want to be overly attached to anything right now that isn't completely stable. Because I'm telling you guys, and I know I keep repeating myself, but you will see, because it's not because I'm special. It's the astrology, and I can read the astrology. The astrology is not wrong, and it's literally showing 2026 is a totally new energy. We are moving past stagnation. We are moving past confusion. We are moving past illusions. And this new moon, it's kind of like interesting that I'm hearing the phrase leap pad. We're leap padding into the future, which is you're going to have to let some shit go. You're going to have to let some illusions go. Sun square Neptune, based off your beliefs, based off what somebody told you, based off of a guide or a guru. Okay. Not everybody is who you think you are. Neptune and Pisces. A lot of people being revealed with this new moon in our personal lives and in the collective for where they are at as well. People, institutions. I just saw this before going live. Breaking. The Department of Justice will not be releasing all of the Epstein files today. Per Politico, an official instead said the department would release several 100,000 documents today and more in the next couple of weeks. I am going to hold on to the prediction that I made. Was it last month? I think it was last month. I said, if we don't actually get these Epstein files, which we probably won't, right? I think Marjorie Taylor Greene is going to read a list probably on Monday, January 3rd, her last day in her position, day of a full moon in Cancer, with crazy ass aspects to the US chart. And the Epstein files, I think Marjorie probably will read a list. I see that as very astrologically possible. And the full files, it's not going to be a government releasing it. It's not going to be T. It's not going to be his administration. It's going to be through either a hacker, Pluto and Aquarius, or an independent journalist, or something completely weird and unexpected. So as more and more actions present themselves, because what matters, you guys? Actions, not words. Beliefs are breaking down, right? We've also got, Neptune and Pisces in square to Saturn, Sun and Moon in Sagittarius. It's not just beliefs, it's not just philosophies. It's also the health system. Neptune and Pisces deal with the health system, right? And this is some good news. Let's congratulate the good news when it comes. This is very good news. I think RFK Jr. has been doing amazing work. RFK Jr. announced he's signing a directive banning transgender surgeries for minors nationwide. So-called gender-affirming care has inflicted lasting physical and psychological damage on vulnerable young people. This is not medicine, it is malpractice. So let's take a listen. This is great news. Banning transgender surgeries for minors, another dissolving Neptune of an illusion and mental illness, that it's okay to let children who are not even fully developed, right, change their gender. Take a little listen to RFK here.
Doctors assume a solemn obligation to protect children. Yet doctors across the country now provide needless and irreversible sex-rejecting procedures that violate their sacred Hippocratic oath by endangering the very lives that they are sworn to safeguard. The American Medical Association, the American Academy of Pediatrics, peddled the lie that chemical and surgical sex-rejecting procedures could be good for children who suffer from gender dysphoria. They betrayed the estimated 300,000 American youth ages 13 to 17, conditioned to believe that sex can be changed. They betrayed their Hippocratic oath to do no harm. So-called gender-affirming care has inflicted lasting physical and psychological damage on vulnerable young people. This is not medicine, it is malpractice. We're done with junk science driven by ideological pursuits, not the well-being of children. A peer-reviewed report published by the HHS Office of the Assistant Secretary for Health last month confirms that sex-rejecting procedures impose medical dangers and lasting harm on children who receive these interventions. So today we are taking 6 decisive actions guided by gold standard science and the week 1 executive order from President Trump to protect children from chemical and surgical mutilation. This morning, I signed a declaration: sex-rejecting procedures are neither safe nor effective treatment for children with gender dysphoria.
Yay. Good job, RFK Jr. Thank God he is in that administration and doing all that he's doing. I think he's doing such amazing work. So yeah, this is a new moon and solstice portal where we are going through a big breakdown of illusions and things that are not real. And with Sun square Neptune, Mercury square the nodes, Venus square Saturn, Jupiter square fucking Chiron. It's so many squares. Oh my God. It can feel weird. This weekend can feel a little bit uncomfortable, confusing, but the more that we surrender to universe, God, creator, whatever you want to call it, surrender to that we are not fully in control. That is a matrix program, right? This weekend, this solstice, this new moon can actually be easier for us to go through. The more that we are holding on to things that just are not working and don't make sense from your heart and your common sense and your intuition can be harder to get through. So I think this solstice and new moon portal is amazing, amazing, amazing for reflection, for meditation, taking it easy. Again, I'm going to say it, not forcing anything right now. Okay. And being honest with yourself when maybe there is an illusion or there is a lie coming up or there is something very obvious that no longer serves. And this can be sensitive. Let me know in the comments, you guys, like Jupiter exactly square Chiron. That's going to be exact on Sunday on the day of solstice with the moon at detriment in Capricorn. Sun moves into Capricorn. Of course, solstice is when winter solstice is when Sun moves into Capricorn. Mars exalted into Capricorn. What is Capricorn? Reality checks. And Capricorn can sometimes have a hard time feeling the feelings, processing the emotions with Jupiter in square to Chiron. So this is definitely a highly sensitive holiday season, Christmas, solstice point where we can have healing breakthroughs with ourselves, with loved ones. You may need to take breaks during this holiday season from being around loved ones because there can be a lot of triggers coming up. Jupiter squared Chiron. Jupiter in Cancer, home, family, square Chiron, our wounds. We've been going through Chiron and Aries for a long time, since 2018. Chiron's been in Aries, right? And Chiron, wherever Chiron is in the current astrology, this is our healing journey at the present time, what the wound that we're processing through as a collective. And Aries is about our sovereignty, our foundation of life, self, our power, our inner authority, our leadership, our assertiveness, our energy, our boundaries. So it can be coming up a lot of us, like the wound of, as beliefs are breaking down from outer sources and news and crazy shit going on in the collective, the wound of maybe places we've given our power away that was a lie or an illusion, or within Jupiter and Cancer, our personal family dynamic. Perhaps there's places that we are feeling that wound or trigger coming up where we've given our power away, where we felt like we weren't honored or we weren't heard for who we truly are, right? So this is amazing solstice and new moon time, again, for healing work, personal development, reflection. And if you are feeling highly sensitive, there's nothing wrong with you. It is in the astrology, right? And stepping into Capricorn season with this solstice as well, which I kind of like because I feel like it's just been, even though I love the sign of Sagittarius, I have a lot in Sagittarius. It's been a little bit of a Sagittarius overload. Sun in Sag, Mercury in Sag, Venus in Sag, Mars was in Sag as well. So now with the sun going into Capricorn on Sunday with the solstice, Mars in Capricorn, we're getting some footing. We're getting some grounding. That's going to help us also get more clarity, see things clearer as well. And we're entering, you guys, our last full astrological season. This Capricorn season is our last sun season where we will have Saturn and Neptune together in Pisces. Last time in our lives, we'll have Neptune in Pisces. We won't have Saturn in Pisces for another 28, 29 years. And what is Pisces? It's the end of the road. It's the end of the line. It's the finish. It's closing, the end. So this is really our last astrological season of the world we've been living in up until this point. This new moon solstice, this is a turning point. This is the dials are turning and things will never be the same again. And with the sun going into Capricorn, you're going to start to feel the shift more of the reality that we're actually stepping into and get more clarity out of the illusions, out of the deception, out of the high sensitivity as well. So self-care, super important at this time. Reflection, super important. Taking accountability, very important. Being mindful too of, we don't need to be over consuming anything right now, like that takes us out of our body, Neptune and Pisces at a critical degree. Alcohol, substances, pharmaceuticals, we need to be very careful with anything like that. Of course, in moderation, it's the holidays, but it's already trippy with that Neptune at the end of Pisces. So also part of the Jupiter square Chiron wounds and sensitivity and triggers can be people around you kind of losing their shit, right? There may be family members, Jupiter and Cancer, really, really sensitive or trying to project things onto you, right? Because their belief system broke down. So with that North Node in Pisces, that really is our guiding light right now of the higher aspect of Pisces, which is compassion and surrender, not going into a conflict place. We don't need to be having a crazy argument with loved ones. Spiritual self-care. So I'm very excited tonight. I'm going to be connecting to, actually not tonight, pre-dawn, really wee early hours of the morning. On Saturday, I'm going to get some really good new binoculars. I'm going to go look at 3-eye atlas for myself, connect with the new moon and the solstice energies. This is a very sacred time, you guys. Solstice, equinoxes, these are sacred times of turning of major seasons, right? Be in sacredness. I would advise, if it resonates for you, be in sacredness, be in sacred space. Have a ceremony, do a ritual, a meditation. And I love the energy of the solstice. And I think I said it in the last Astro Live that I did. I feel like this holiday season is really, really important for us to be nurturing ourselves, to be relaxing, to be doing deep rest, healing work, because 2026, this is shit's going to get crazy. It's already been crazy, but this is where we're full steam moving forward. There's no going back. No going back at all. So there's a lot. I feel like I could just talk for hours and hours and freaking hours, but I'm not going to. Just want to share the main points. Let's pull some cards. This is 4 different kind of squares with this solstice and this new moon. Sun square Neptune, Mercury square the nodes, Venus square Saturn, Jupiter square Chiron. Creative tension when we have squares. Opportunities for growth. Opportunities to take accountability. So let's pull some cards and see what's our guidance for the solstice new moon weekend. 3 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. What? Holy crap. All 4 Pentacle cards and the 4 of Pentacles. Wow. 3 of Pentacles, reach out. Reach out. What's that song? Reach out and touch faith or something. Reach out for the help you need when you need it. Yeah, it is a time of, really high sensitivity, like I said, where maybe you need to reach out to a loved one or a friend to just get something off your chest, to talk something through. Maybe you are going to need to be in a supportive role with this energy. we're stepping into more cooperation, more teamwork, more group. Interesting, I'm hearing the word resilience. And interesting with the pentacles, because guess what, you guys? We're stepping into Capricorn season. Pentacles, earth element, more stability is coming with the sun moving into Capricorn. So we're getting clarity in our relationships, in our teamwork. There can be positive opportunities for teamwork. Interesting, the Page of Pentacles as well. So we're getting gifts of, why doesn't that want to close in? The material realm, clarity around the material realm and the physical. And we want to be open. There can be new ideas. Page of Pentacles, changes to the ideas, right? And the Ace. Hell yeah. This is like amazing blessings, gifts, prosperity, opportunity, manifestation. The more you surrender and let go and let God, the more blessings can come through. Do not force anything right now. The time is right to take action on your ideas that are grounded pentacles, and make practical sense with what's going on. Anything that is airy, fairy, or an unknown or a theory, with this astrology right now, it's probably bullshit. It's interesting. I was having a conversation with an amazing client of mine yesterday about how in spirituality, and I had this experience when I first entered, like first had my full-blown spiritual awakening and entered the spiritual field. Like I have this belief of the physical doesn't matter, all these physical things, it doesn't matter because we're not really this physical body, right? We're souls having a human experience. So the money doesn't matter, taking care of your body doesn't matter. I'm just going to ascend into 5D and 9D and it's all going to be good. No, it is a gift to be in a physical body at this time, to have physical senses, to eat beautiful food, to have amazing physical vitality, to spend time in beautiful places of nature, to have comfort, to have stability, to be grounded, right? That's actually part of why we are here in a physical body, because you could just, you know how many souls want to be here right now in a physical body, right? So part of also this stepping into this new earth is honoring the physical body and the physical realm for the gift of what it is and not poo-pooing it. There's kind of a dark program in spirituality that you poo-poo it and none of it matters. And the cards for this solstice and this new moon are saying, yeah, the physical does matter. Your body is a gift. This life is a gift. Common sense is important. Practical thinking is important. We're entering Capricorn season. Practicality, responsibility, common sense when making decisions in alignment with your intuition, right? And we're letting go of the past age programming of over materialism, holding on too tight to material things that don't serve, greediness, ways of making money that are no longer in alignment. So, yeah, I do think it's good for us this solstice and new moon to spend time being really grounded, be in your body, whether that's going in nature, doing something physical, being in the body, That's an amazing remedy for this energy that is quite intense with all these squares. And we really are in a big activation portal right now. So, hope what I said resonates, you guys. And I'm wishing you all a very happy new moon, a very happy solstice time. This weekend, I'm going to put one more video out before I'm going to take a full week break from doing any readings, from doing any video content, I'm even going to take a social media break as well, which I'm really, really excited for. So stay tuned for either Saturday. I'm going to try to put it out tomorrow on Saturday, December 20th. If not, it'll come out on Sunday, the solstice. Going to do my in-depth astrology of Canada video, cosmic history and future that a lot of you guys have been waiting for. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, thank you so much, Star Girl. I appreciate that. I'm really looking forward to spending time with family. It's been a really crazy ass year and just taking some reflection time, just like really deep reflection, really deep rest. I think we all really need that right now. Thank you so much, Ariette. I appreciate you guys. Love you all so, so much. And yeah, if you want to check out my 2026 astrology predictions webinar, that is available over on my website, megmoonbeam.com. In-depth forecasting and predictions for all 12 signs. Had so much fun doing that live webinar. Over on the Scorpling shop, Sunny Nice Crystal and Astrology Boutique, we've got 10% off holiday sale on everything on the website. And if you would like to book a personal astrology reading with me for 2026, I am now booking into March and April. So you can go check that out over on my website. I also have gift certificates available for this holiday season. And yeah, I'm going to miss you guys because I'm so used to doing videos almost every single day. And I'll put my Astrology of Canada video out tomorrow or the next day. So you guys will see me this weekend. But this will be my last astrology live until 2026. Oh my God, 2026. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And I've got lots of cool things coming up in 2026. I'm not going to reveal everything, but lots of amazing new astrology content, interviews, courses, workshops, all retreats, all kind of stuff. So excited to share that at the beginning of the year. And I want to do a great big just thank you to everyone that supports my work. I love you all so, so much. I know that many of you like to listen, like every time I do a video with the astrology, and I'm sorry that there won't be anything I'm putting out from, what is it, December 22nd to, what's the day? I'll give you guys the exact dates. From December 22nd to December 28th, you probably won't hear from me unless there's something absolutely nuts. And I will come forward, but looking forward to being with you guys after the holidays and coming back refreshed and rejuvenated. And please take some time for deep, deep rest and reflection during this time. So I love you all so much. Appreciate you. Wishing you all very happy holidays, very happy solstice and new moon. And I will see you all on the other side. Bye, everybody.